Hello, let's look at these absolute value equations together. Now, this question says solve the equation bar x plus 3 bar close is equal to bar x minus 2 and then the bar close. Now, for us to solve this, the first thing for us to do is to square both sides. Don't forget, when you have expressions like this, it means that this part can be positive or negative. When bar is written on an expression like this, it means that it can either be positive or negative. This part can also be positive or negative. So for us to make both sides to be really equal, the best thing is to square the two sides. Now, in order to square this, we simply write x plus 3 and then we square it and we say it's equal to x minus 2 all squared. Now, in squaring this, what we just need to do, I'll just show you a simple trick for squaring expressions like this, linear expressions like this. For us to square it, the simple trick is to square this first part here, x. When we square x, it's going to give us x squared. And then square this last part and put it at the end here. When we square 3, positive 3 is going to give us positive 9. And then to get the middle term, what you need to do is to multiply the two terms together. So 3 multiplied by x will give us 3x. That is negative and positive 3 multiplied by x will give us positive 3x. And then after multiplying it, you now multiply your value by 2. So 3x multiplied by 2 will give us positive 6x. So if you expand this brackets, you are going to get this final value. In the same way, let's look at this. Let's also use that simple trick to expand this. Now, the first thing is to square this first part. When we square x, it's going to give us x squared. And then next is to square this last part. Negative 2 squared means negative 2 multiplied by negative 2. And that will give us positive 4. And then finally, to get the middle term, we're going to multiply negative 2 multiplied by x. Negative 2 multiplied by x will give us negative 2x. That's negative 2x. And then after multiplying it, you also multiply by the number 2, the factor 2. So 2 multiplied by negative 2x will give us negative 4x. Negative 4x. So if you expand this bracket, you are going to get this finally. So that's a simple trick for expanding bracket like this. Now, let's collect terms in x on the left-hand side and then the constant values on the right-hand side. So I have x squared here. And then I'm going to bring this x squared to this side. This is positive x squared. If it crosses to this side, it becomes negative x squared. Then I have positive 6x here. And then let me bring the x term to it. This is negative 4x. If it crosses to the left-hand side, it becomes positive 4x. And then now let's put the constant terms on the right-hand side. So this is positive 4. I'm writing this first. So I'm going to write 4. And then this is positive 9. If it crosses to the right-hand side, it becomes negative 9. So what do I have next? X squared minus s squared is 0. 6x plus 4x will give me 10x. So I have 10x there. And 10x will be equal to 4 minus 9 will give me negative 5. 4 minus 9 is negative 5. So in order to get x, I'm going to divide both sides by 10. Divide by 10, and this part also divide by 10. So 10 will cancel 10 here. So I'll be left with x on this side, which is equal to 5 in 5 is 1. And then 5 in 10 is 2. So I'm left with negative 1 as the numerator divided by 2 as the denominator. So x is equal to negative 1 over 2. And that's the final answer. So please subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos like this. Thank you for watching.